can tell it's playoff time, can't you? It is a back-to-practice Wednesday for the 17 teams still alive for the postseason. Hi, everyone. Welcome to NFL Total Access. She's Lindsay Rhodes, and I'm Scott Hansen.
Scott, 9 of those 17 teams have yet to clinch berths, which makes these practices pretty important. The edge shifts to Philly, and it all comes down to next week. Kurt Warner, let's discuss the likelihood that that happens. What do you make of the things that we just heard about Dak's shoulder?
To me, to hear that about Dak and wondering if that's going to affect him come Sunday.
Cowboys won by 27 points in Week 7. In this rivalry, teams that lose by that much usually win the next meeting, for whatever that's worth. How about the Vikings and Packers rematch in the NFC North? Packers won that one by a much smaller margin. That was back in Week 2, 5 points. What's different this time around?
Green Bay.
That is the Monday night game. You mentioned you're calling it for Westwood One on radio. You're also calling one of the Saturday games, Bills-Patriots, huge in the AFC East. I know you just got off a conference call with the Bills. What's the vibe there about this one?
Our road to where we want to go, and we believe we can win this game.
Can't wait to see that one. That's at 4:30 Eastern on Saturday, right here on NFL Network. And still to come on this show, Kurt Warner's top 5 quarterbacks of Week 15. Saturday, right here on NFL Network. And still to come on this show, Kurt Warner's top 5 quarterbacks of Week 15. He's lost. Now the Titans play the Saints, so that is a possibility.
Yep.
And the Texans play the depleted Buccaneers. No Godwin, no Evans, no chance. Willie McGinnis?
I don't think so, because you talked about 43% of the yards of the production from Godwin and Evans and 17 combined touchdowns. That's not going to be on the football field. So who is Jameis Winston throwing the ball to? On the other side of the ball, you got a healthy Texans team that can get it to Will Fuller, Hopkins. They can run the ball. They can hit you a lot of different ways. So I just think there'll be too much offense from the Texans side of the ball, and Romeo can try to do too much. That usually turns into turnovers for Jameis.
That's it. Wouldn't this be the most Texans-like game to lose with their roller coaster of the season? Right. Okay, so that game finishes up, and then we move on to the afternoon game. That is Bills and Patriots. What are we looking for here?
Well, I think from the Bills side, I like their defense, and I think what they're going to try to do is resemble some of the things other teams did. They're going to try to take away Julian Edelman, either with White one-on-one, or they're going to double team him from the safety and another guy up top. So they're going to try to figure that out. These are the two guys. They're going to take away the number 1 receivers on both sides. It's going to come down to who doesn't make mistakes, who's going to play great defense, and the special teams. We never talk about special teams. Special teams won this game, or gave them a chance to win this game last time for the Patriots, if they're playing in Foxborough.
2 of the best corners in the league. Tre'Davious White, the AFC's Defensive Player of the Week. He was the only Bills player to make the Pro Bowl, as we found out yesterday. That's just wrong. Last game of the day is on Saturday. It is Rams. It is Niners. It's at 8:15 Eastern with the defending NFC champs up against elimination. How do you see this one going?
Rams is coming off a thumping, but they're going against a really, really upset San Francisco 49er team. And when you look at the Rams, had some troubles this year with protection, like taking care of the football with golf. They're going against one of the best fronts in the league. They can get after them with just 4 people. They're going to break down this Seahawks. They could be the number 1 seed with the bye at home. What's more important? What's the motivation? This is a mad 49ers team.
They got a lot to play for.
They got a lot to play for.
So do the Rams, though. Again, their
They
season's
do.
over.
I get
If
it.
they lose, it might be over anyway if the Vikings win. All right, that is Saturday. Some big games coming up on Sunday too, Scott.
You got that right.
Through our experiences and the choices that we make every day. This season, Gillette is celebrating NFL athletes who exemplify the best that men can be both on and off the field, inspiring the next generation of young men and women. And Cowboys receiver Randall Cobb is one of the people who has done that, as we see in this week's Community Spotlight presented by Gillette. Grinding tape to bring you his top 5 quarterbacks of the week, and I cannot wait to see who joins Drew Brees on this list. Somehow that we saw didn't
I don't
equal
get it. I
that,
don't get it.
You know, math. Kurt Warner, the top 5 quarterbacks of week 15, just 2 weeks left. Can you believe it? We're right there.
Oh, I can't believe it, but I'm so excited.
Is going to try to get to 9 right now. He's going to do it the same way that you can do it at home on NFL.com.
I mean, there is no right answer.
So you can do this at home, NFL.com/100. It's got tons of great information and statistics, but you already knew all of the information and statistics, right? You didn't need that.
So the kid is already there, obviously, in my opinion, the GOAT, Randy Moss. And I'm going with a guy right next to him, and that is Terrell Owens. Listen, I got a chance to watch him play with my own 2 eyes. Dominant, 153 touchdowns, dominant. Hit that arrow right there.
We're going on. Okay.
We're going. People can say they got 153 touchdowns.
Should we just go from one Niner to the next? Should I check it?
Well, I'm not putting him on the list. Jerry Rice, come on now, man. Arguably one of the best dudes to ever put on a helmet. Not just even at wide receiver, but, I mean, in any position. Jerry Rice, I mean, obviously everybody grew up watching him, wanting to be like Jerry Rice. I mean, special guy. He better be in there.
Anyone else
No,
here?
we're going.
Stallworth,
Going on.
Taylor, Warfield,
And then I'm going Fred.
Bolitnikoff.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Raider
Fred?
Nation, Fred is in there. All right? Fred is in there. Special. No
Right.
gloves, catch it anyway.
Okay,
Keep
we're
going.
moving on.
Keep
Okay,
going.
who we
Then
got
I'm
here?
going, hey, the living legend, Larry Fitzgerald, the living legend. Listen, hey, one of the guys in the National Football League make all the catches, tough catches. I mean, special guy. He better be in there.
Anyone else
No,
here?
we're going.
Stallworth,
Going on.
Taylor, Warfield,
And then I'm going Fred.
Bolitnikoff.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Raider
Fred?
Nation, Fred is in there. All right? Fred is in there. Special. No
Right.
gloves, catch it anyway.
Okay,
Keep
we're
going.
moving on.
Keep
Okay,
going.
who we
Then
got
I'm
here?
going, hey, the living legend, Larry Fitzgerald, the living legend. Listen, hey, one of the guys in the National Football League make all the catches, tough catches look easy. Larry Fitzgerald, the living legend. Listen, hey, one of the guys in the National Football League make all the catches, tough catches look easy. Larry, boom. Then I'm going Marvin. Listen, small, fast, couldn't stop him. Ball right on his numbers. Yeah, he played with a good quarterback. Ball, money. Marvin Harrison is up there. Unbelievable. Syracuse. Look at him. Moving. Moving. Then I'm going, listen, Don Hudson. All right, time he touching 99 touchdowns on 488 catches. That's special.
Can I point out right here? 8-time All-Pro.
Oh my goodness.
What
Point
the
it out.
heck?
Point it out.
The
All right,
facility's named
Irv
after.
Calvin,
Then I'm going Calvin Johnson. All right, listen, with Calvin Johnson, with my own 2 eyes, I seen people that get on him with the safety over the top. All of his stats and all that might not be up there with the top guys and all that, but he dominated the league. Steve Largent. My goodness, 100 touchdowns. I mean, these is guys that, man, every time they stepped on the field, something great happened. And then my last one, I'm going James Lofton.
Check.
James Lofton. Green Bay Packers, I'll finish it off with that. Started his career in Buffalo, but this is my list.
That's a pretty good list. You can find out who makes the list Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern. There's a special live reaction show immediately following at 9 o'clock. One of the best running backs